1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He hath loosed the faithful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. I have seen him in the watchfires of 100 circling camps. They have builded him an altar in the evening dews and damps. I can read his righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamps. His day is marching on.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Sometimes we get poked fun at for what I've heard sometimes termed our Catholic calisthenics. You stand, you sit, you kneel, you pass the plate. We do all of these different things. But they're all great signs for our reverence for God. Take the genuflection, for example. It's kind of an odd little thing. At best, it looks like a lunge. But I've seen it done many different ways. Sometimes people will come in, do their little curtsy, go into the pews. Sometimes we've got the tabernacle over here. They'll genuflect over this direction, really don't know where they're going. Sometimes it's almost just more of a squat, and then you have the people who walk in and just don't really know what to do, so they hope that they'll find some refuge over in the pew. But when we would genuflect, we're showing our reverence for God. We're showing the gift of piety, recognizing that God is God and we are not. When we enter into Mass, sometimes it can be a little confusing. Sometimes we may not know exactly why it is that we're standing, sitting, kneeling, doing all of these different things. But they are signs for us to recognize that God is God and we are not. So take some time. Figure out why we're doing what we're doing. Take some time to understand how it is that we can pay attention at Mass through the different postures, through the sitting, the kneeling, the standing. But most of all, take some time to let God be God.
Oh, living one, you reign forever, drawing me into your presence, and I'm found in